Alright guys, I'm back. This is part 2 of, I'm going to call this, I was trying to figure out the title. I'm going to call this, Bullying is the New Crack. That's what the title was going to be. So I left off with emotions. Now I was talking about how emotions can shut down logic, okay? And, sometimes you make emotional decisions, and when you're getting really emotional, like angry and stuff, scientifically it shuts down logic. So when it comes to someone you love, like they'd be like, oh, she's so stupid, she keeps going out with this guy and all this stuff. And it's like, look, I'm just gonna be honest. My birthday's tomorrow. Is it 12 yet? I don't know, it might be now. I'm just going to be honest. I'm going to have a very real, honest conversation with my fans because I believe you guys deserve it. You guys have been sticking it out with me through my Facebook meltdowns, and just there were times where I wasn't even myself. Some of the stuff I was saying was coming from a very, very dark place. So I just want to get personal with my fans and with the world. I don't even care at this point because at this point I don't give any fucks anymore. I don't care if I embarrass myself. I don't care if I lose my job. I don't care anything because I'm on this earth. My soul and my God and my spirit in this universe told me that I am on this earth to help people and tell my story. So maybe my story might help that young black girl in a household where people don't understand her and she's an artist and she's shy and people make fun of her at school and all she has is cartoons and video games and inspiration from other artists. This video is for that girl that I once was. That girl that didn't have anybody to help her or guide her through her way besides her spirit guides. I've had some great people in my life. I had some fantastic people in my family. And they know who they are. If you know you've done your job, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the family members who brought the ugly emotions to the table. If you know you've been in my life, if you've been positive towards me, this is not for you. So let's just be clear. I don't want people to say, well, I don't understand what's wrong with Brooke. We were there for her. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the ones, they know who they are. They fucked up. Because what goes around comes around, and people are going to get their ass kicked by karma, and I will make sure of that happening. Okay, I'm not going to force it, but let me just get back to the point. I fell in love a lot of times in my life and made some very, very questionable decisions that had nothing to do with my logic. Because if I was strictly logical, I would say I was pretty, I would say I'm pretty smart. Like, I'm not genius, like super genius, but I'm the type of person that if you give me something and I took time with it and spent time with it and was passionate about it, I will get it. I will understand. If I could speak something's language and something could speak my language, I will get it. Okay? Some things I can get, others can't. And some things others can get, I can't get. When it comes to intelligence, everyone's different in their own way. People gotta stop thinking that just because everyone can't pass one fucking test, that people are stupid. Okay? Because in school, I used to get A's, but I was not a good test taker because I have anxiety. It's nothing to do with I don't understand the material. It's just I have anxiety, and when I'm under a lot of pressure, I freak out and everything shuts down. That's what goes back to scientifically. When you have anxiety and anger and emotion, it shuts your logic down. So some of us have a lot of emotions. And it comes back from the primal instinct. It's like if there's a car coming at you, do you have time to think or do you just have time to move? So it's fight or flight response, and I have a lot of anxiety because of the bullying, and I'm trying to get out of my shell by doing the most outlandish crazy things, because after you do stuff like that, not super outlandish, but the more you challenge yourself and the more you expose yourself to that fear, you conquer it. And I know it's crazy, like, be on Facebook showing my skin could offend a lot of people. Like, why is she doing that? People are going to look at her a certain way. People are going to jerk off to her pictures. People are going to do this. People are going to do that. It's real. Like, I just keep it real. People might be offended by this video. My intentions aren't to provoke such feelings. My intentions aren't to have people see me in a certain light. I'm trying to conquer my own fears. People have made fun of me so much. Boyfriends, exes, this, that, girls. Like, my body is my body. Like, I've been so nervous to the point, I need a nose job, I need a boob job, I need this job. hell, I'm tired of all these jobs, okay? I'm getting tired. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm tired of all these jobs. I'm tired of my 2 jobs that I have right now. It's like, do I need more boobs? Because, you know, it's already annoying. Do I need more of that? My nose is always swollen. It's swelling. What the fuck? I think about all these things, but it's like, you just get tired. It's like, man, this shit is just a suit. This shit is just a body. It's not that fucking serious sometimes. We're out here trying, as women especially, we're out here trying to meet perfection, unrealistic standards. It's like, okay, some women out here have nice, perfect bodies, but I need to just love what I fucking got. Because the universe is seeing how people are so ungrateful for what they have. And I'm not saying if you're born with fucked up teeth or a messed up nose that don't do, but if nothing's broke, don't fix it. And, you know, honestly, a lot of people have been telling me, like, Brooke, you're going out with these whack-ass boyfriends that be trying to get in your head and make you think something is wrong with you when there really is nothing wrong with you. Yes, we all have flaws. I have flaws. I can count all of them and make a dictionary out of it. But it's like, you know, that's for me to work on, not for you to sit here and utilize my flaws against me. Another tactic that men use is they try to find your weaknesses and use it to their advantage so they can control you mentally. And I've been there, and I'm not afraid to admit I'm not a stupid person, but I have been controlled, I have been manipulated, I have been abused. And it's not because I'm stupid, it's because I'm sitting here trying to find love. Okay, I'm sorry, this kind of fucked up a little bit. Hold on. I don't want to fall. I'm out here trying to find love just like everyone else. Even the smartest bitches out here, Harvard and all that stuff, are not too smart to get their heart broken because everyone as human beings... Okay, let's fix that. Okay. Everyone as human beings needs love. Love has nothing to do with logic. Even the dumbest people can find love. Okay? Or want to pursue love because love is what makes this universe go round. Love is what makes everything come together, and hate is what pushes everything away. So back to the point of, the original point of, I'm sorry, I'm very tired, guys. Please forgive me. Now I'm talking about how much I'm not stupid and I'm having moments of just not, just not remembering shit because I'm so tired. But let's just continue on with the topic of haters. So I'm just going to continue on with my life story. I was so scared to take pictures. I didn't like myself in pictures. I hated pictures. I hated boys, except the ones I was cool with. And I don't know why. See, when I was younger, I could not see myself getting in front of a camera, taking pictures effortlessly. Sometimes I get nervous, but now it's like, whatever, let's do it. It's like another job. It's like, come on, let's do this. I was so scared of everything. I was so scared. I can't even explain to you guys how scared and nervous I used to be of every little thing. Everything. I had so much anxiety. Just the little things. I'd just be so nervous and have panic attacks all the time. But I just couldn't stop getting in front of that camera. Like, the very first camera I ever had was, I think it was a webcam or something. It was a webcam, and I was playing around with it, and I had a old, what was out, Black Planet and all that stuff, and I had a webcam, and I took some pictures for art purposes, because I was getting into drawing and stuff like that, because of course Sailor Moon, I grew up with that, and Dragon Ball Z, and all these cool cartoons that came out. I got into art, and I started taking pictures, and I was like, I'm not into the pictures thing, but I would do it for artists, because I saw artists take pictures, and, you know, it wasn't the best looking people, it wasn't supermodels, it was just regular people taking pictures, expressing themselves. So it's like, hey, let me try this. So I started taking pictures, and I just couldn't stop. I was like, I wanted to take pictures to express myself, not, oh, I'm a model. Like, no, I wanted to do that as part of my art. And a lot of people just started saying, hey, Brooke, you should get into modeling. And I'm like, modeling? Everyone's always called me ugly. Like, what are you talking about modeling? This shit is great. This shit is bananas. You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone, you're so used to, like, everyone. And plus, I was a tomboy and didn't wear bras because I didn't have anything. I didn't wear bras, and No one knew how to do my hair. Oh my god, I remember how people used to rip out my hair with that brush. Oh my goodness. It's like, God, it's like I was an alien. Like, I was an alien. My hair, they used to just take me to the perm spot, get my hair perm, because nobody wanted to deal with the fro that I learned how to deal with on my own. And I'm so thankful to God that I stopped getting those fucking perms. That's another video. I'm so glad I'm done with those perms. I'm tired of them shits. But anyway, let's move on. Time is of the essence. So someone told me that I should start modeling, and I thought, are they trying to sell me something? Because you know how people just tell you something just because they're trying to, like, you know, give you a compliment, you know, just to be nice, like, they don't really mean that, like, oh yeah, sure, whatever. You know, like me modeling, are you kidding me? I'm so nervous, I can barely talk to people and get in front of a camera, and I have no boobs, and, like, you know, I have nothing, like, what am I gonna do? Like, you know, my hair is all fucked up. At the time, my hair was fucked up because no one showed me how to do my hair, really, and the perms kept fucking it up, so I was like, me modeling, I didn't know how to do makeup, I didn't know how to shop, like, what are they talking about? So, but I still kept taking pictures because I got inspired, because I saw people take pictures. They weren't supermodels, they were just taking pictures and expressing art. And that's the portion of photography that I love the most, is that, wow, you know, you could take pictures and do your own thing, and who cares if you're not a supermodel, you know, who cares if you're not this and that, like, you just do your thing. So I just started playing with the little webcams and stuff, and then people just say, oh, Brooke, you should do runway, you should do this, you should do that. I was like, you know, I think someone's trying to sell me something, because you know how salesmen, they'll just gas your head up, like, throw some gas on the fire. You know, and I'm like, people just saying shit just to be saying shit, for real. Like, I really had no self-esteem. I'm getting better at it, though, because I had the most realest talk in my life when I was in therapy, and there was this man, and I've never had someone just scream in my face. Like, this guy got in my face, because I was sharing at one of the sessions about, you know, something was going on, I don't remember. And he got in my face, and this was the realest talk I've ever had in my life, and I'll never forget it. He yelled in my face and screamed like, Brooke, what the fuck is wrong with you? There is nothing wrong with you. You're a this and this, and he just kept going and going and going about how people have been treating me like crap most of my life, and I need to stop letting these people get the best of me. And he gave me the realest talk I've ever heard in my life from a place of love. He was screaming at me. I've never heard someone scream at me like, and he almost had tears coming out of his eyes. He said, Brooke, what is wrong with you? And then that's when I realized I really got to work on this self-esteem shit, because I'm too old to be struggling with that. That was a few years back, but that talk was a very powerful talk, and I needed that, because a lot of women grow up and a lot of people don't show them any love. Like, I've gotten love. Like I said, I'm not talking about the family members who did their job. There are family members from my father's side who've been very kind and very nice and generous to me. I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about people who treated me like shit. You know who I'm talking about. If you don't know, you're gonna know soon. Okay? And when this guy gave me the realest talk I've ever heard in my life, I've heard counselors and therapists and family members, but this man, he was screaming at me about how I need to stop with this shit. Okay? And but for all young women, black women who feel different, you know, you don't fit in with your family, no one understands you, they don't like your art, they don't care about your expression, I know what that's like. Right now things are much better because I'm on my own and I'm a little older and I'm away from the riffraff, but if you're still in that bullshit with your family, please try to find something. Because art saved my life. We're going to get to part 3 with this talk about bullying is the new crack out here. We're going to get to part 3. I might even do a part 4 because this is a very, very serious topic of something I went through in my life. And I think people need to hear this. Stay tuned. We'll be back.